New Living Proof, Born to be Curly. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm a licensed hairstylist with over 20 years of experience, and on this channel I use those 20 years of experience to help you have healthy, happy hair. So like I said, we're actually going to be trying the Living Proof Born to be Curly, and I got this set that came with a shampoo, a conditioner, and a curl definer, as in a curl defining cream. And then it did show this picture of gel back here, and I wasn't sure, like, it didn't say the sizes on any of this, and this is the sizes that it came in. This one's the shampoo, and the curl defining cream, the curl definer, which is a cream, that came in the same size, but then the curl defining gel came in this packet. So I'm not entirely sure if this packet is going to be enough for all of my hair. I do have quite a bit of it, so we'll see. And hopefully this curl defining cream is going to be able to cut it if this is not enough gel, which it probably is not. It does feel like it's kind of liquidy when I kind of squish on the packet. So that's nice because that'll make it easier to distribute. So I'll be able to get it through my hair a lot easier, and instead of just it kind of sticking in one spot and then I don't have enough left for anywhere else. As per usual, I've already washed my hair. The shampoo felt pretty good. It felt like it cleaned my hair, but it didn't really strip it or anything like that. The conditioner also felt like it had some decent slip. I was easily able to detangle my hair, and my hair feels pretty good after having used it. It didn't come in with a leave-in, so I did use Curlsmith weightless air dry cream, not a whole lot of it, but just a little bit. I always feel like my hair does a little bit better with a leave-in. And then I've got this curl definer, which is a cream. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in my hair, and I'm gonna do that the way that I typically do, where I put it in section by section and use a brush and drop my clip, because these videos really should be titled, Michelle just drops stuff everywhere all the time. Anyway. So I'm just gonna quick brush through and then section my hair out and start putting the cream in. All right, so I have now sectioned off this bottom section, and I always do my hair in 3 sections. I start with the bottom, going from ear to ear, and do the bottom, and then I do from here all the way around that section, and then I do the top last. And I usually go through and use this brush, which is like a Denman, but not quite a Denman. It does have the curve, and it has 9 rows as well. I do have that a link to that brush down below in my description box if you're interested in it. I do like it a little bit better than the Denman. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start applying this, and I'm gonna start off with a smallish amount. Sometimes it can be hard to know how much product to put in your hair. Maybe that's something that I should make a video about. I don't know. If you would be interested in me making a video about how much product to apply, just let me know in the comment section and I can get that one together for you. Anyway, so I now have this in, and I'm gonna do my typical brushing technique, which is where I go through and I brush it outward away from my hair to keep it, or away from my head to keep it from being stuck to my head. And I don't turn it forward or backward. I go under, because I don't want to go in the opposite direction as what my curl pattern is. And my curl pattern goes all over the place because I have multiple curl patterns. So anyway, I'm just going to continue doing this brushing technique all around all of the layers. And all the way up, when I get to the top, I always take the brush and go straight up off my head to get some nice lift and volume up there. So once I have this applied, I will come back and I will show you how to put the gel in and give you my thoughts on that. Now that I have the cream all applied in my hair and I have done the brushing technique and I've got some nice definition and clumping, I'm going to go ahead and put in the gel. Like I said, hopefully this will be enough because I'm a little worried. We will find out. It's a little less liquidy than I thought, but it's clear, and I don't know if you can see it. I mean, there is some liquidiness to it. Is that a word? Anyway, it should distribute pretty well, and it is, so that's good. And all I'm gonna do is just lightly go over it, trying not to disturb the definition that I've already created, and kind of doing praying hands, kind of not, I don't know. I don't know what the technique is, but I just lightly glaze over my hair with the gel, and I'm gonna put some in on this side, similar amount, and just go over it and lightly scrunch it into the ends. And when I scrunch it into the ends, I'm not really scrunching like really hard. I'm more like cupping and just trying to get the ends coated, just to make sure that they will curl up and hold in place rather than decide they're going to go all frizzy. So I've got just a tiny bit more gel left, and I'm going to go over it and make sure I have everything completely coated. And that's feeling pretty good. It feels like I've got enough in there at this point, so I am going to go ahead and diffuse my hair. And then after I get done diffusing my hair, I will be back and I will show you the results. As always, I will also show you my day 2 and my day 3 results, and you always get the real results on those days from me. I don't try to hide them. I show you exactly what it looks like after I've had it in the bonnet and I've not done anything to it, so that you can see how well the products do on my hair. So anyway, off to diffuse I go. And I'm back with dry hair, and these are the results so far. I do have a little bit of cast, but not a whole lot. It's actually pretty soft, and I'm kind of surprised by that because it actually held up through diffusing, similar to how a good hard cast would, because I can see that I don't have a whole lot of frizz or anything like that. I do have some nice definition and curls and shine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and soften up what I do have using my Verb Ghost Oil as usual, and then fluffing my hair a little bit. But so far I'm pretty happy with this. My hair feels really good and I feel like it looks pretty good. I've got some nice shine. So just put this in and start scrunching and then fluffing and seeing what we have. All right, and here's what it looks like now that it's been scrunched and fluffed. And like I said, there wasn't much of a cast, so there wasn't a whole lot of scrunching to do really. It was more of just getting the oil in there and kind of loosening it up a little bit and fluffing it all out. And I'm liking the feel of this. Like, this feels, it doesn't feel as lightweight as some other stuff that I've tried, like the Rizzo's gel that I recently tried, their Light Hold gel, but it does feel pretty lightweight. My curls are kind of bouncy, and you can kind of see here as I go up close, like the really nice definition and shine that I have. So I'm happy with that, and there's a minimal amount of frizz, if you can see that. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty good. I think my hair looks pretty good with these products. I really liked the curl cream, and I feel like after I put that in and defined my hair, that it did feel nicely defined and clumped and everything like that. It could even potentially have a decent amount of hold. So now that I'm out of that little tiny packet of gel, I may try that without the gel in it, just to see how well that holds on its own. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not really a one and done type person, but you know, if I can find something that does everything that I need it to do, and it's only one product, that's really cool, because that makes things easier, especially, you know, if I were to travel or something and then I don't have to take as much with me. So that's always, you know, a plus. But anyway, so I'm pretty happy with these for my wash day results, but wash day results always tend to look pretty darn good. The true test is on day 2 and day 3 when I've slept on it to see how well it holds. So we'll see how well this gel holds. I do feel like it's going to hold pretty well, even though it didn't have a cast, and it feels more on the lighter side rather than the firmer hold side. But I do really like what I'm seeing so far. So I have some pretty decent expectations for what's to come with day 2 and day 3, which we will find out. As far as the scent of these products, they smell pretty good. They kind of remind me of a salon, actually. So I do believe these are a professional salon brand. They are on the pricier side. I will leave a link down below to the kit that I bought. I bought it directly from Living Proof, but you can get their products at Sephora, and they are kind of pricey, but they are definitely worth it. They're really good quality, and I like what I'm seeing so far with them. And the gel may be a repurchase for me, to be quite honest, because I do like what it did. So if it holds up day 2 and day 3, it's definitely going to be something that I will consider repurchasing, because I love a good gel that holds. So we shall see. I am going to sign off for today. I will see you tomorrow and let you know what I think. Here are my day 2 results. So I'm thinking it's not looking too bad at all. I will show you close up what we've got going on, and you can see I still have some really nice defined curls. They still have got some decent bounce to them, and I do have some surface frizz. I'm not too worried about that. I usually do have some surface frizz on day 2, and I did have a little bit on day 1 as well. Not too worried about it. You know, I have curly hair. I'm gonna have frizz. It's just how it goes. I'll show you the back real quick. And that's the back. So I would say for a day 2 that looks like this, I wouldn't feel like I really needed to refresh or anything. I'm not overly bothered by the frizz. I don't have anything that's like sticking out really weird. I mean, you know, I have a little bit of that here, but it's not too bad. And honestly, it'll move around and settle and fall into different spots anyway. So yeah, overall, I think these are really good day 2 results. I'm pretty happy with them. I do think that gel was probably more of a firmer hold gel. It's not the firmest hold I've ever used, but it does have some pretty good hold just based on the results that I'm getting today. And tomorrow will definitely be the true test to see, because the firmer the hold is, the more days that I can go with it looking pretty good and not feeling like I have to refresh my hair or anything. I usually like to try to get to at least day 3 without refreshing my hair at all. I just don't like to refresh my hair. It's just not something that I like to do. Not that I don't ever do it, but I prefer not to have to do it. I would much rather put the time in up front and on my wash day, and then go for my 2nd and 3rd days afterwards with just basically waking up, shaking it out, and calling it good. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with this. I will go ahead and sign off and show you what my hair looks like tomorrow to see if it holds up as well as it did for today. We've arrived at day 3, and this is what my hair is looking like. And as you can see, I do have a lot more frizz, and that is pretty typical for day 3. And then I'll show you kind of close up what my hair is looking like. I do still have some pretty nice defined curls, and the curls held pretty well. So overall, this isn't really bad for day 3 hair at all. I've seen better, but I've also seen worse. So I would say that this is, for as far as hold goes, these products are probably somewhere between medium and firm. They're not the firmest or strongest hold that I've ever used. My in-shower style fixer from Curlsmith still takes the cake on that one. By day 3, my hair still looks a lot better using those than using this. However, this is, like I said, not very bad for day 3 at all. My hair still feels really light and fluffy and bouncy. And if I were to go ahead and refresh this, I would be able to make use of that functional frizz and volume and get rid of some of that and make it more defined while still also retaining some of the volume. So I am actually overall pretty happy with this. I'll show you the back. So I definitely think these are some pretty good products, just like I said in the beginning. Will I buy full size of any of these? Probably not. They are really good products, but for me, I do have others that I like better. I like much stronger hold gels that give me, 3 days of hair that looks almost like wash day hair. So, and these definitely didn't give me that, but they're not bad. Like, I mean, this is not bad day 3 hair. I could deal with this frizz. It's not that much of an issue. I could very easily smooth that frizz over by just grabbing some gel, a little bit of gel in my hands and a little bit of water and smoothing it over and calling it good. That would help tame that. But other than that, like, these are really good products. They're not too heavy, but they're also not the lightest products that I've used. So I wouldn't say that people with really fine hair would want to try these or use these. It might be a little too heavy for very fine hair. But if your hair is not as coarse as mine or not as thick as mine, and you don't like a hard cast with your gel, or you don't really care for a really hard hold, then these would be really good products for you. They are very good quality. I did like the curl cream. I felt like that the curl cream did a really good job of smoothing and clumping my hair together and giving me some really great definition. I just need a little bit more hold out of my products than what these give. But like I said, I mean, I'm not too upset about it. I don't hate it. It's just, I really am kind of spoiled by some of my firmer hold gels that get me to day 3 with even better looking, more defined and less frizzy curls than what this does. In conclusion of my review and first impressions of these products is that they are excellent quality products. The shampoo does what it's supposed to do. The conditioner does what it's supposed to do. The probably my favorite of the bunch is the curl cream. And then I also like the gel. So I think I probably like the Stylers a little bit better than the shampoo and conditioner. They do their job, but they're not enough to really make me replace my favorites. So I really do like them, but not enough to switch everything out. Like I said, I do like the curl cream. The gel was pretty good too. It just doesn't have the very strong hold that I like. I do think that they are worth the money. I think that they are really good quality products, especially if you do have hair that is a little bit more medium to coarse. Really, really fine hair may not be able to handle these as much, but they're really, really good quality products. Like, I'm not going to knock the products just because they're not what my preference is. They're really good products. And so I do recommend them if this is what you're looking for. If you're looking for a softer hold, if you're looking for like something that's a little bit lighter and fluffier and allows you to get a little bit more volume, but you're not as worried about, the frizz and the longevity of it. So basically, when it comes to these products, it's more about what it is that you're looking for, because the quality is there for sure. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell while you're at it. If there's anything that you'd like to see, any questions that you want to ask, or you just want to say hi, then please go ahead and leave me a comment down below in my comment section. And as always, thank you for watching. Bye.